Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Following Noah Dawn, a Stormlight podcast. Today, I'll be with Trevor and Elliot. Actually, no, I'm kind of getting rid of them for an episode in exchange for you. I'm gonna be looking through some of the comments that we've received. We've had some great feedback on our channel, and I just wanted to highlight some of it. So first up, we've got a comment here. A few of the things Paul and Eliot think of are a little outlandish for the information they have, but they're very perceptive as well. You know, we appreciate that. We try to keep things exciting, you know. I would like to think that we're extremely perceptive, not just very perceptive. I did predict that Kaladin was going to be strung up, and I think we have a newer prediction that might come true as well. Glad to see my favorite recurring guest on the show, the upgrade window. Yes, as you can see here, we have our beloved guest, the upgrade window, as we use our not so great recording software at the moment that kicks us out every 40 minutes. Very fun. I love your mug, Paul. Where might one find one of these? So I actually can't give away any major secrets, but I personally got mine somewhere in the US, but I can say that they're really great. You know, it's kind of a passion of mine, I would say, having good cups and mugs, you know, and kind of switching it up. It's always good to have variety in your life. Great video. Part 4 hype is picking up. Also, can't believe y'all figured out that Yasna isn't real. I didn't figure that out until book 6. You know, I like I said before, me and Elliot have been extremely perceptive, and it only took us one book to figure out Yasna wasn't real. So I'm very proud of us. Thank you. Yeah, great. Great comment. I can definitely keep a straight face. One of my favorite comments we've received. Elliot has a lot of interesting theories. I like it because it's very true, you know, lots of interesting theories. Like, we'll put the picture on the screen, but I have this one image of, like, the man who's just, like, extremely stressed out, like, pointing at a board. And that's Elliot throughout the whole book. Trevor, I am so sorry you had to find out about Epitome that way. Maybe we'll be able to play the clip, maybe not, of Trevor saying epitome.
Alrighty. Any closing thoughts on Kaladin in his epitome chapters here?
Epitome? Yes.
I said it right, didn't I? Well, epitome's a word.
I always say epitome, but I've been corrected many times to epitome.
Is epitome not a word?
It's not. It's spelled like epitome, so I always say that, but it is epitome.
Pretty sure Paul's right here.
I thought they were two different words. My apologies.
Yes, I don't fault him entirely because I used to say epitome, but I think I figured that out when I was like 15 or so, not well out of school, you know? So, yeah, poor Trevor. If Paul doesn't have the board with yarn in the next episode, I'm going to demand my money back. I don't think we've gotten your money, so that raises a whole other question. But yes, I do really want to get a board with yarn, and I need to make the investment. I need to make the plunge for sure. I definitely got to give the people what they want, you know. So, is that a ninja that Paul is drinking from? Actually, no, it's just a KitchenAid. Nothing fancy. I should probably invest in a ninja. That would be much better. This is not particularly it gets the job done. You know, it does hold water. But no, it's not a ninja. I'm sorry. Paul, you have lost it. Using thousands of men as bait, wanting and knowing they will die. Sleep. Stealing something. Angry. All right, it was my fault. I had a big lapse in judgment. I think given the perspective I was looking at it from, this is in regard to who's the villain in the Way of Kings. And I said, one of our most villainous characters is Shalon because she's the only one who's like intentionally doing something wrong, I guess. That was where I was coming from, and it did not age well. I will give you that, and I did rescind my statement, and that Sadius is definitely the bad guy. Great work, guys. This has been one of my favorite read-along podcasts for Sanderson's work. That might seem like a niche genre, but you'd be surprised by how many there are. You said the plan was to read Words of Radiance after this. Any chance you might sneak a read of Wardbreaker before the ending of Words of Radiance? Keep up the great content. First off, thank you so much. We've gotten a few comments like this, and it means a whole lot to us to see your feedback and that y'all are enjoying this, and it makes me super happy. I know it makes Trevor and Elliot extremely happy. Unfortunately, I don't think we will be reading Wardbreaker, at least right now. We might be able to sneak it in later on, but at least right now, me and Elliot were super ready to get into Words of Radiance. I don't think we can be faulted for that. It's fair, I do honestly want to read Wardbreaker, and definitely will at some point. It's just kind of a matter of when. But we are super ready to start Words of Radiance, especially after the Way of Kings ended. I am not sure if Elliot is really good at this prediction thing or really bad, because essentially all his predictions I can answer, yes, you're right, and no, that is laughably wrong, and no, I'm not sure how that is possible either. I agree entirely. I don't know how it's possible. Like, it doesn't make logical sense. But yeah, his predictions are, they're out there, I mean, we still haven't proven that Noadon is not a knowledge spren. That's what it was. We haven't disproved that. I would say it's true until disproved. So, and yes, there's definitely a good tidbit in our newest episode. So as I'm recording this right now, we're about to record our second third episode of Words of Radiance. And I think we'll see some more wacky predictions come true that were kind of on a whim, so very fun. And last but not least, in reference to my thoughts of the romance scenes from The Way of Kings, we got a genius comment. Paul, is this a kissing book? Trevor, just wait. In reference to, I don't know if I can put the clip or the picture, but this is a genius comment. Reference to The Princess Bride, if you remember that movie from a while back, and yeah, that is all for now. I plan to keep doing these as we've started growing and as more people are commenting and having their genius inputs. We absolutely love seeing it, so I highly recommend throwing comments out there on our videos, and maybe you'll be in the next one.